Actually, the interesting part is I'm an introvert. I'm not the type to talk to someone first. So me approaching him first is just something I still cannot like see myself doing. I'm an introvert, and he being on the extrovert part. On a normal day, as I approached him and just asked a few questions, he would have dived into gist. But it was just the opposite when we first met, and that was something I'm still yet to get in terms with.
Well, can I go a little bit religious? Okay, actually, the most interesting part about our meeting is that it actually played out the way I was told. Okay, actually, God told me that my wife was going to come to me. Yes, and that I got in Ruth chapter 2 and verse number 1 to 5, you know, where the Bible talked about Ruth going to Boaz's field, you know, and then going to Boaz's bosom, you understand, you know, even lying by Boaz's bed, you know, and that was what God told me in 2017. So I was like, okay, who is this young lady? Who is this young lady? You know, I wasn't expecting it. I knew I was going to meet my wife during youth service, but I didn't know it was going to be in camp. You understand? So when she came at first and everything started happening, I totally forgot. So, but then it actually it's like a confirmation to what God had just told me, that my wife is going to come to me, like come to approach me the way Ruth actually go and approach Boaz, you know. So, and the interesting part of it was when she came to me, the first meeting she was the one that came to me. Second meeting she was the one too. So I was like, it was out of the norms. And me as a kind of guy that is just this free person, I easily roll with people. I still discovered that even after she came to me twice, I didn't still roll with her. Like, we're not just, I didn't still create that time, that space for us to, you know, flow until you got her to say, this guy, you don't understand this thing. God had to bring, you know, God had to still bring me back to meet her again when she was plaiting her hair. So I just believe the thing there is, God is just the one orchestrating the whole thing. So
I chased you.
Well, not really that you chased me. It was that God was pushing you to chase me. Do you understand? That is the gist.
So tell us about, you once mentioned something around these pink rice.
Yeah.
What was it about?
I remember my very first visit to his house. You know, guys normally they don't take care of their room. So because he heard I was coming, oh God, swept, laid the bed, everything. I got there, the person we were supposed to go together, she had some issues on the road, so she didn't come early. I got there, I sat down, and to him, I prepared a very delicious meal, blah blah blah. Then I was expecting something huge.
With egg, full chicken.
Something huge. Then he served the thing inside plate. I call it thing, like rice, pink rice. Like, what kind of rice is that? It's not even concoction. Should I call it concoction, jollof? I don't even know. Pink rice. So that was not enough. I just had to, you know, when you take the first spoon and you be like, oh God, Jesus help me. But I just had to, because my mom taught me well, I just had to stomach it and eat the whole plate.
Well.
No, the rice was not that. It's not that. What? I rate him like 1/5.
Shooting. Actually, she wasn't the one I was expecting. No, truth be told. She wasn't the one I was expecting. I was expecting another of my friend who happened to be our both friend. Okay, so she told me she was coming. That other lady told me she was coming. I was like, okay, Then I just saw her uncle came in and she was like, that so person said she was coming, that she's coming as well. I said, okay, no problem. So she happened to call that one that she wanted to go to her place, and then unfortunately that one told her, see, I'm going out. Where are you going now? See, I'm bored at home, let me just follow you. So she said, I'm going to Bride's place. Okay, let me just. That was the first day she came visiting. So I had to tidy things up and cook. I wouldn't want to do mama put or go to eatery. No. I had to do justice with my hand. But unfortunately, the hunger that I used happened to be over what would I call it now? Over seasoned. Thank you. So it was not the hunger that now changed the face of my rice. So it was now jollof concoctionized pink rice. So but actually the rice was sweet but don't mind.
You don't know how to cook, you don't know how to cook.
She's just denying.
Definitely blame it on something.
She's just denying. Right now she will chop and lick her hand and say, baby, you cook very well. I say thank you. So
tell us quickly about your proposal. How did he meet you, Bolu?
Okay, the proposal was, actually I'm the kind of person that before something happens, I already know, either through intuition or through dreams. But this one was just like, I was ready to celebrate this my birthday. I already told him this is my birthday, because I'm ready to celebrate it.
Let's spend the time right.
Okay. At first, a day to my birthday, full chicken in my house. Okay. What else do you have planned? Cake delivered at my doorstep in the evening. Okay. Then he told me, how about we have a get together with some of our friends? Because my birthday fell on a Sunday that year. So when we went to the get together, I was just, at first I'm a kind of person that I don't really like going out. So on my birthday, I was just like, you know what? Just tell them to come over. I want to sleep. He kept begging me, please, let's go. I said, I don't want. He said, okay, sleep. I said, okay, let me sleep. Then he was just pacing around. I'm going home. I said, go home now. I said, okay, you know what? Let's just go. I just had to agree. Then when we got there, he brought saxophonists because he knows that I love the sound of saxophone. The first gift came.
John Legend.
Wow, yeah. I was very happy. First gift. Then second gift, I was blindfolded. Second gift came. I was very happy. They told me there's a third gift. Like, okay, what's the third gift? Guess. I was even joking, like, do you get me Lamborghini? Because that would be the biggest gift. Because he said he saved the best for the last. Then I was blindfolded. All of a sudden, the saxophone started playing my best song at that moment, John Legend, All of Me. I kept jumping, I was singing along, and I was, as the blindfold was taken away, and the funny part is, I've never seen, he once told me that he can never kneel down for a lady. And I know him to be I saw that to be kind of arrogant. I said, so what if you are proposing? He said, how will he kneel down? Like, I will kneel down. Then when the blindfold was off, I saw him on his knees. I wasn't expecting it. I was totally shocked. Then I kept fighting it within me that, God, why didn't you tell me something like this was going to happen? I wasn't on makeup. I cleaned it up over from church. I wasn't even wearing my heels. I was wearing slippers. God, why now? Then it was just there. Uncle, ya talk now. Just kept quiet. I was just pointing the ring. That scene of he on his knees got me like, but you told me you cannot kneel down for. How come? I just had to look back to confirm I was actually the one who was kneeling for with the ring. I never wanted to collect the ring because I was so nervous, and something that was very funny to me was that after collecting the ring, I also went down on my knees. Like, for what? I don't know. But it was very, very, like, caught me off guard. I was never expecting it.
Actually, to get her to leave the house that particular evening was a war. I had already planned it, I had already arranged everything, and please, she said no, because I already told her, see, I'm not doing anything. I've already got you cake, full chicken, this and that, like that. I think clothes, right? I can't remember. Clothes
got me
too.
clothes, pay for my
You know,
hair.
pay for her hair and all of this. So she thought the whole show don't close. But I was like, let's just do a little get together and stuff. But she was like, I beg, oh, I'm not going, I'm tired, I'm this. I said, let's just go. So at some point, I didn't want to stress it so she won't think something else. So I just said, okay, no problem. So, but eventually, we went there, and when we got there, we're just at least taking drinks and stuff. So then the whole thing just began. Blindfolded her the first time she saw the first video, she was like, what? Like the excitement, you know that. She said, and I saw this thing, I've been wanting to. I said, and unfortunately I didn't know she wanted that itself. So I got it for her first time. Second one, unfolded the blindfold and she was like, really? Then the third one, let's just finish.